Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my art toolbox. And today I'm going to be talking about working with acrylic paints and layering from a darker color to a lighter color. So this class here, or this video that I'm going to be creating for you all, is pretty much catered for beginners or those who are wanting to gain a little bit more experience with use of acrylic paints, or I have a few tips underneath the belt as well. So right now I'm going to switch over to my palette here or my screen here so I can share that with you all and show you exactly, like, step by step what I'm doing here to create these different layers. So let's do that. Okay. Okay, so you can see my screen here. I've kind of got a little bit already kind of started here, but we'll go ahead and show you all exactly like how I got to this point. So first thing is I've got some dark colors here. So I've got a dark brown color. You can see a dark brown here, and then I've got like a bluish green color down here. The first thing is these paints are completely dry. So they're completely dry, first thing. And the second step is when we're working with two different layers with our acrylic paints, I've discovered from my experience that one way you can do this is by having a very dry brush. So the bristles here on this brush will be completely dry. Then what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to mix a lighter color brown, or whichever, lighter color, bluish green color. But I'm going to mix this lighter color version of brown on my palette here. And you could mix this to your desire as to however light you want it. But I've got like a very substantial amount of paint here on the tip of my brush, okay? So that's the second tip. You wanna have a good amount of paint on the tip of the brush. And at this point, I can come in here into my darker brown color, and I can do like a tapping motion to add that lighter layer on top of the brown, okay? I can also add a little bit more white to my desire, and even come in here and tap over that. Now, you notice this bluish green kind of color down here. You don't want to touch that and mix that into the brown. Then you start to get like all these variety of different colors once you start mixing this into the brown. So I'm going to stay in here in the brown and add my top layer on top of that. Now you can see I could cover this entire brown area. Or I can come out here off to the side, add a little bit more white here to get a little bit lighter, come off here to the side, and add an even lighter color here. All right. And you can come in here and you can, do like a brush stroke like so. But to get like a more solid layer on top of that darker brown, I like to do like a tapping motion. Okay. And you can do the same thing down here with the bluish green color. So you can mix a lighter version of this color, and you can do the same process when it comes to going from a dark color to a lighter color, acrylic layer. Okay. So now this is my version here. Again, you know, cater pretty much for beginners or those that are wanting some tips. And when it comes to use of our acrylic paints, uh, layering from a darker color to a lighter color. So thanks everybody, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned for more videos and more tips and tricks when it comes to use of our acrylic paints.